Hi, I'm D'Andrea and welcome back to my channel. So today's workout is a standing Pilates routine and I am now entering the second trimester of my pregnancy. So we are gonna make this a standing routine that is great, honestly, for everybody, including all my women in all stages of pregnancy. And don't worry, if you're not pregnant, you will be sure to get a good challenge in this standing Pilates workout. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we are standing up the whole 15 minutes of this routine, starting out with our legs in a turned out position. So make sure that the turnout works for your body, that your hips are open, and that your knees are gonna traction over your toes. Let's get started. I'm gonna go with hands on the hips as I lower down and press through the feet. So be sure to listen to your body throughout this workout. If there's anything that you need to modify, I'll be sure to add that in. If you want to amp it up a little bit, we can do that too. But just starting out with these knee bends and what we call standing footwork in Pilates. We have a lifted chest, ribs closed to the front of the body. Let's go for two more, pushing through the whole foot. And then stay down on this next one. Roll those shoulder blades back, keep a nice lifted chest, and lift one heel, push down, and lift and press. Lift and press. Try to keep your hips at the same height and roll through your foot, almost like you're doing a bridge for your feet, right? For 4, 3, 2, last one. Push through both feet and rise up. Let's bring our legs closer together so we still have a turnout, but with heels connected. So now we're gonna go ahead and rise up and lower down. Good. So as you lift, right, you can just lift and lower through your feet all day long, but I want you to think about engaging through those hips. So pull the hip bones, narrowing through those wrapped out thighs here. 4 more. Good. So you're really working from the heels all the way up to those inner hips. And 2. And stay lifted on 1. It's okay if your heels separate at this point, and then see if you can stay tall, but then start to bend the knees. And lengthen through. Good. And again, bend. Just listen to your joints though on how far down you should go. And if you wanna amp it up a bit, go for it. Drop lower. And we're trying to keep those ankles steady, feet steady, as we lower through the legs. Good, stay upright through your spine for 4 more. All the way, control it up. 3. Wrapping those thighs out, and 2. Now lower to what is low and challenging for you. Sink your heels, lift your heels. See if you can keep the stability from your hips up. Good. Press through the feet. Lift those heels. Good. You can do this. Can you get a little lower in that squat for 4? And 3. Good. 2. And 1. Lift the heels, straighten your legs, and sink your heels down. Go ahead and shake it out. All right. We're going to go back to that wide stance position we had before, adding in some upper body. So go ahead, bend the knees, and open up through the thighs. Reach your left arm up overhead and then side stretch over. Now try to keep your legs right in place and lift up, then over to the other side. Sweep over and lift. Thighs pressing back and reach over and lift. Pretend like you're bending between 2 panes of glass here and lift. 1 more and up. Final one and reach. And then come back to center with those arms. We call these hug-a-tree arms in Pilates. Chest lifted. Good. Open the arms. Exhale, resist in. I'm still pushing my thighs back, and I'm gonna go 2 inches deeper in the squat. You stay where it challenges you. Collarbone lifted. You got this. 4 more. Open. Resist. Chest open. 3. And 2. And 1. Arms closed, straighten through those legs. All right, shake it out. So now turning to the side, I'm gonna turn to the side just so we have that side view. You're gonna sit back into the squat. So chest stays lifted as we go back into the squat. Parallel legs now. Then as you start to straighten your legs, you rise up, push your palms back, working the shoulder blades together. Good, and again, lower, hips back. You should be able to see your toes. Slowly rise up, press those arms back. Chest opens, and a little bit more flow. So sit it back and lift. Sit it back. Take your time. For 3, press, 2, press. Last one, let's go ahead and balance on the balls of our feet. Chest open, pulse the arms back. Back. So there is this motion of going back with my arms, but I'm also pressing my shoulder blades towards each other. Pumping those arms for 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back, dropping your heels down. Now the arms sweep up overhead. I'm going to keep my legs steady and sweep my right arm back. Follow it with my gaze. Arm goes back up. Other arm reaches back and lift and back. And again, you should still be able to see your toes while you're in the squat position. Can you get 2 inches deeper? Reach and lift. Reach and lift. 2. Last one. Let's see if we can keep our arms up overhead. Then walk your feet a tad closer together. I'm still in the squat, and I'm going to pick up my right foot, so I'm balancing here. Good. Then see if you can rise up to a straight leg. That knee is bent. Good, then sit it back, take your time. Remember, there's that backwards motion here, and then rise up. If this isn't feeling so awesome for you, please be sure to just rest your foot on the floor, maybe just big toe down. 2 more, sit it back, chest stays up as you do this. Now last one, we're gonna rise up. This leg is long, right? But it's not locked. Keep a soft knee. And then transition that leg back behind you, torso long, leg long. Maybe you become parallel to the floor. And then transition up. Let's go with knee to the chest. Yes? And again, take it back, reach. It's okay if you're shaking. It's okay if you fall out of it. Just come right back up. 2 more. Transition that leg back. Abdominals lifted for my mamas. Just feeling that hug around the baby. Last 2, reach back. And lift, woo! Last one, feeling that stable leg there. Bring it up and release it out. Shake it on out, let's do the other side. So I'm actually gonna take you back into the squat first. Arms sweep up, so remember, as I sweep my arms up, I'm feeling my shoulder blades hold my arms up overhead. Shift your weight a little bit over to the other leg, lift the foot off the floor, and then rise up, straightening that leg. And then send your hips back. That's important. Lift up for 2. Send those hips back. Hold those shoulders up, right? Hold your shoulders back, keeping your arms up. 2 more. Last one. Go ahead and bring it up. Bottom leg stays soft. Then start to transition yourself out to that nice long line. Good. And then bring it back up, knee to chest. You got this. Keep your hips firing forward like headlights. Different leg, different experience. Just take your time. You have 2 more. Keep those arms active. I know you're feeling back, you're feeling shoulders and arms. We're here to work, right? All right, last one. Hold. 3, 2, bring it on up, and rest your foot down. All right, nice. So let's start moving a little bit more freely through our arms as well. So we're gonna return back to that wide position here, lowering down to that plie. Good, now the arms reach up overhead. Pretend like you're pulling some imaginary weight down, like a lat pull down, and reach and pull, and reach and pull. Chest stays lifted, and pull. Shoulders on your back. You got this for 4, and 3. Thighs press back. 2. Now hold your arms down, that imaginary resistance here. You should still be able to see the elbows out of the corners of your eyes. And then rotate your upper body and turn back to center. Good. So you can work a deeper twist, go for it. For my mamas, just a little rotation there, keeping your hips steady. Get a little deeper if you can. 4 more twists. Use the breath. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come back to center, hands on the back of the head. Press your head into your hands into your head, right? So you're really controlled here. And then side bend over, and then back to center. Other side, take it over. And if you can go for that deep squat, let's do it. Side stretch over. And over, some standing core abdominal work here for 4, but safe for that pregnancy. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, straighten out your legs. All right, let's advance that one a little bit. Walk your feet closer together. I'm gonna take one leg out to the side a little bit. Hands to the back of the head now. So as I come up, I'm just lifting this knee and tapping it on the floor. So there's a little bit of weight in this side leg. And if you're ready for it, add a little bend. And lift, good. Side bend. So again, that image of being between 2 panes of glass, right? So you're not going forward or back. 3, use the breath. 2, and 1. All right, shift to the other leg. Hand still in the back of the head and take it over. Tap the floor. 7. You want to be able to have that control to place your foot down, right? So it doesn't just slam to the floor. And 4, chest lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Release it there. Shake out those arms a little bit. All right, some single leg balancing now. So one leg is a little bit bent. We want to work to keep our hips squared. Lifting your leg might look like this today, or maybe you lift a little bit higher up to hip height. Totally up to you, all right? So find your stability here. Then we're gonna go to T-arms. So whatever leg you have up, you're gonna take your time and slowly rotate over that leg. Working on balance here, and then back to center. Other side, and twist, staying lifted through your upper body. You might feel the knee going out to the side. Try to avoid that by drawing your inner thighs, whoop, fell myself. Draw those inner thighs towards each other, rotate. If you fall out of it, just get right back up. Last 2. And last 1. Now turn forward, regardless of how high your leg is. See if you can lift it an inch higher without leaning back. And then straighten that leg out in front of you and hold. 3, 2, lower it down, but we're not touching the floor. Keep your hips pretty squared. Reach that leg to the side, and then cross it in front. Inner thigh. Reach to the side. I know, that bottom leg is like, can you give me a rest? And to the side, stay lifted. Reach across. Good, so you still have to have that energy of inner thighs pressing in towards each other the whole time. For 3, and cross. 2, and cross. Last 1. Reach, can you hold it? And little pulses, lifting your inner thigh to the ceiling. And 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Yes, yes. Okay, let's do the other side. So remember, parallel legs, lift up, and bring the bottom leg up, or the opposite leg up, excuse me, or bring it up higher. Good, whatever you're working today, let's go to T-arms. Take your time and slowly rotate. Different leg, different experience. Use that exhale to twist. Good, and rotate. You got this, stay tall. Good, and twist, just that upper body. Exhale, 3. And 2. All right, last one. We're gonna turn back to center, hands on the hips. Lift the leg an inch higher than you think you can. Straighten the leg out in front of you. Hold. Stand tall. 3, 2. Lower it down just above the floor. Square off your hips. Flex the foot. Cross over and to the side. And 2. Get that feeling of magnets on your inner thighs as the legs press inward. Calves might be working, feet might be really gripping the floor. 3, standing tall, and 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, feeling those hips and the feet. Nice work. All right, going back into the side view here. Here we go. Some standing footwork. Again, we're gonna send our hips back, arms reach forward. Then while still keeping your weight back, I want you to shift to the balls of your feet, keeping the chest upright. Then rise up and sink your heels down. Again, send those hips back, chest stays upright. Roll to the balls of your feet with control. Rise up, 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 and press those heels down. Again, send those hips back. Balls of the feet, stay lifted through your chest. Heels down. Last one, send it back. Heels lift, take your time. Rise up, hold it. Now stay lifted, send your hips back. We're going in reverse. Push the heels down. Straighten your legs. Again, rise up, thighs pull towards each other. Hips go back, heels press, straighten your legs. Can you do 2 more? Of course you can. Rise up, send it back, heels down, legs straighten. Last one, rise up, hips back, heels down, legs straighten. Nice job. All right. So from here, step 1 foot forward, the other leg back, and we're just gonna bring our hands down towards the floor. So from here, I want you to find a nice lunge position. The only thing we'll do touching the floor today. Hips fired forward, and then lift your hips to the ceiling. Feel that stretch through the front leg, back through the hamstring. And then take it back forward. Good. And again, send it up and down to that lunge. Now, if you're further along in your pregnancy and you're joining me, take this foot wider to the side, give yourself some space in your hips and room for baby. And forward. All right, last one, hold those hips up. You can bring your torso down towards the leg, feel that stretch. And then bend the knee, change legs. You can take a moment or just switch feet. All right, so same stretch other side. Lift and back into that lunge. Good. Now, you might wanna drop your hips a little lower so you get that nice stretch through the front of the hip. Wherever your body is today, go for it. Breathing throughout. All right, 2 more. And then hold that final one, bringing yourself closer to your leg. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. Be sure to bend the knee and then step it forward. All right, from here, the knees are a little bit bent. See if you can reach your arms up and come to a nice flat back with your hips back. Again, if you need more space in your hips, please separate the feet more, but try to stay parallel. Good, hold a nice flat back, hips back. Good, then from here, press your arms back, open to the sides, press back, sweep the arms forward. Again, press up against gravity, chest stays open, reach to the side, reach back, down in front. Good, so you're still in that squat, keeping a strong back here. So the back is helping you to stay lifted, working those muscles against gravity. All right, 2 more, press back, open to the side, shoulder blades press together, arms forward, last one, reach back, out to the side, and I want you to hold it there for a second. Then draw the shoulder blades together, release. 2, 3, use the breath, 4, creating your own resistance between those blades. 2, you're gonna finish by sweeping the arms all the way up to frame the head, and then straighten your legs, come up to standing. Release the arms down, very nice. All right, let's take a big stretch up to the ceiling, grab a hold of one wrist and side stretch over. Good, and up. Grab the other wrist, side stretch over, reach. And of course, we end nice and tall, press up through your palms, and release your arms down. So I hope you enjoyed that workout, just a quick 15-minute core balance standing Pilates routine. So hopefully you'll continue to join me on this journey as I work through my 2nd and 3rd trimester. And again, my goal is to create routines that work for all of my audience, but but especially for my mamas throughout their pregnancy for these next few months. So thank you for joining me today. Please leave a comment, share with someone else out there, and I hope to see you on the mat next time. Bye-bye.